early levels to be a little rough. Gang is real good at hitting skill shots. As Zenith Blade's going to get right in there. Unipon going to be the target, but Vulcan the target on the other side. The Igniter already committed.
No.
Vulcan going back in. The bandage toss is going to betray him. And Unipon finds first blood, and Sven is now forced to flash. Gang follow flashes in. A great cleanse out of Sven. Ooh. Wonderful dodge as well on the Mystic shot. But that is disaster for Cloud9 early. Ooh, Gang is just in such a good spot. There's the Hex Flash again. Straight into Sven. He cleanses out. He does have his flash. But Vulcan already trapped in the front side. Sven's going to get locked up. DFM are going to get a double here. Unipon actually low. Vulcan making it very close to the Ignite. Might be able to get out to safety. But Aria with the perfectly timed roam. Bandage shots there. Flashes there as well. Shockwave though is going to catch him. Hoocha just barely finds the W. But Aria falls asleep but still gets the kill. Here, Kraken Slayer done now for Sven. C9 continue to stay active. Vulcan is like intent on ulting someone.
Ooh, this might be it.
That's Bubble. No flash still. Bandage just one. Battlestar in. Blabber collects.
All right, well done there. Perks giving the alley-oop to Vulcan. You know, sleeps one, and then Vulcan slams it down with the bandage toss ultimate. Blabber picks up the kill. Honestly, kind of like it going on him if you want someone to be able to snowball the game. Probably a little bit easier to do than Zoe, and now they're trying to collapse on this top push that DFM was answering, the mid-kill whip.
Goldrinker Olaf at it again. There's more than one champion in the brush, so Gang is there to tie it up. But Ragnarok is going to ignore all of that here. The two-shot barrage is trying to make it happen. Evie going to whip his way out of there. Takes down Fudge. Blabber still trying to find him, but Steel. Perfect timing. Takes down Perks. And Detonation Focus Me. They're just so good, man.
God, that was so clean by Evie. That huge haymaker onto three members of Cloud9. Put them low enough to finish that kill off. Plus, Arya's respawn TP back in made sure that they continue to win that skirmish on the top side. I thought that initially looked good for Cloud9. I was liking how it was starting with even the Blabber face check. You know, he's Olaf with ult up. Goredrinker, he's 100% fine in the 2v1. While the rest of his team collapsed. Uh-oh, we're still fighting.
Really good TP here by Cloud9. Vulcan going to have to be accurate though. Fudge is here. Bandage shots is good. Steal the target. No ulti, no hope. As Evie the next one. Second bandage shots is going to Cloud9. Oh, they're just so good, man.
Let there be chaos, Pastry.
This play, Fudge. Oh, the green is there, but he actually has the rat to maybe run back. Aria, no shockwave, remember? But now over here, Blabber's already going back in. The play works. Fudge is found it over the wall with the blast code. He goes, bullet time, finally does something in a game. And Evie has actually found a kill in the mix of it all as well. Riptail now for Cloud9, but that was a one-team fight, 3 for 1.
Who's flanking who? You see Fudge greeting out to get the last hit in the turret, and you think, oh no, he's getting wrapped around on. Here, do they try and leak in through bot lane and get that wave pushing for DFM, or do they just try and brute force through all this poke? It's really difficult, and I think Cloud9 does not care about mid priority right now. Yeah, they're contesting it a little bit, but if they lose a turret, oh, maybe they can fight.
Vulcan! He's found it again! 2 with the Curse of the Sad Mummy. Blabber now following in onto Gang, but Vulcan does die at the end of the play. Cloud9 need a kill, and Blabber does deliver. That's both supports traded off him. What else is left? Steel now going to dive in onto Blabber. Evie actually wants to go towards the rest of the team. He finds Fudge into the face breaker, but Fudge is still alive for a short while longer. Steel finally finishes it off. It's Unipon went too deep, dives to Blabber. But on the back end of it, Sven's being chased down, and now Perks is just going to get rushed on there by Steel. Blabber now caught out of position. And Detonation Focus Me, they want it all here. Aria is going to zone out Perks despite the bubble, and Blabber just has to run away from the objective they were trying to do.
Cloud9, they have this great position with a poke comp. Hold on, we'll see if Blabber can get out before I rant.
Steel running interference. Blabber now got to fight his way out, but Ari is here. There's nothing to do. The shields are in, and Blabber is just going to get CC'd up. Ragnarok's no more, and he will die to ranks level 16 before this fight is breaking out. So that makes me nervous. Teleport ward very deep. Sven going to be the target. Steel starting it off so well, but Evie, here he comes. Vulcan now just has to play distraction, but Perks is actually going to fend him off, and Cloud9 disengage very nicely.
Huge bandage toss by Vulcan there. The peeling Amumu, not normally what you see, but that saved Sven's life and allows them to contest on this mid push.
Didn't save Sven's flash though. Most notably, he still had to commit that in that play. The poke is good here. Arya's a nice target to get. Perks is going to try and follow up, but Cloud9 are very scattered. Detonation Focus Me can just run at Cloud9. Arya, beautiful position there for the choke. Now Blabber is the target to go in, but Vulcan's going to try and make it happen. More time happens. Vulcan pumps the ulti, but it's just not enough. Steel is going to take him out. Perks is going to get stunned up by Gang, and that's That's 3 clean kills for Detonation Focus Me.
Detonation Focus Me absolutely punished Cloud9's positioning. The teleport from the lane minion as, hold on, Cloud9 saved that play a little bit. They're going to lose Baron still, absolutely, but they do find a little crumb of hope for this game. Just getting that soul point.
Yep, and they were always going to lose this Baron at this point, so can't be too upset about that. Getting the soul's nice, but Detonation Focus Me, again, just scattering Cloud9. It's so simple for them to just kind of walk at them, right? Because Cloud9 have to rely on all this poke, have to rely on this perfect setup with the Amumu and the MF to really get it going, and instead Detonation Focus, we just like have everything still run at you.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many engage tools, which is what we were just highlighting,
right.
And you know,
and the Amumu ult of a lifetime.
Yeah, I mean, as you can see, the damage that their poke does is no joke with this buff, and you know, DFM still need to be careful. Oh, Perk's out of position.
Flash, Evie follows instantly, facebreaker there. But now Evie a little too far forward. Doesn't matter though, Perks just can't do anything. Portal jumps back to where he started from. Unipon, low but not dead as Cloud9's looking for a kill. Sven does manage to pick off Evie thanks to that Infernal Soul that will maybe slow down this siege.
Yeah, it doesn't look like DFM's ready to back away quite yet. It's Fudge from downtown blows up Unipon, and that will put an end to this siege and this Baron buff push.
All right, the poke, as you said it, Mark, was no joke. Even though Perks got a little too far forward, Cloud9 will save themselves the trouble of losing more towers. Even Arya does back away. Cloud9 now wrapping back around to the mid lane here. 25 seconds till the Elder Dragon's up.
It's touch and go right now. DFM want C9 to come to them a little bit more, but C9 are happy to camp out in the river. They say, if you want to go mid, you know, like, you do that. We'll get the Elder Baron, or Elder buff, excuse me.
All right, TP from Evie. He's coming down. 5v5 time now for Detonation Focus Me. Cloud9 have the vision. They've shut it out. They're ready for the poke. Detonation Focus Me gonna have to walk into Cloud9's poke. This is kind of what you want, but they have to watch so many flanks here for the Infernal Rift, and the Elder Dragon's been started. Now Detonation Focus Me going in. Vulcan running interference in the front line, but he's not even gonna get to ulti. He does get it up a little late, but Sven gonna get jumped on there by Steel, and now he's just dead. Yes! Does get caught there by Husha at the end of it all. I think the Elder Dragon actually killed him, but Blabber's taking down Evie, but now Detonation Focus Me. They're the team looking to take this objective. Blabber's dead.
Blabber got picked off there, not able to do much as the, you know, late game. Oh, hold on here.
Perks, love the attempt. The bubble does not pop in time, and the smite, of course, is more than enough. There was no smite for Perks to pick up there, so he couldn't have kind of the classic Zoe steal, and that is such a big objective win for Detonation Focus Me.
That is huge. I mean, the Elder buff itself with a single dragon is not that massive, but it still denies it from Cloud9. It allows them also to rotate up and probably grab this Baron. That much we can test from Cloud9. Getting the gold lead massively in their favor, and it feels like Cloud9's comp has largely been outscaled at this point. The Olaf, who was super fed, not much of an actual threat anymore. It doesn't have that many easy ways onto the members of DFM, so a super easy fight, honestly, for DFM to win. You know, they get into the river clean enough, and they just, as you often do when Amumu is the only threat, just kill the Amumu. Look at that. You know, the ultimate's not that important. Still does a good job stopping Sven, just getting on top of his face. Blabber's hitting Evie, which is about the last person in the world you want to be hitting, and Fudge and Perks are just not factors forced back.
And it was right. Elder Dragon did indeed add some DPS there onto Sven.
I mean, this is what I'm talking about. Did Arya even ult in that fight? No. This is my point, is that, like, we talk about Arya being so critical to this team, but their comp is so much better, and they're executing so much better in these 5v5 situations that Arya, despite being massively ahead, they've invested all these resources into him. The rest of the team's like, nah, dude, don't worry. Sorry we scared you. Sorry we made you think you're going to have to be the monster threat, but we got your back, dude.
Just EW is the frontliners. That's all he needs to do.
Throw a shield on this guy, QW, the Olaf, great.
Detonation Focus Me. Again, very important to reiterate, winning this game for either team qualifies you to the main stage of the 2021 World Championships. For Detonation Focus Me, that'll be the first time ever that they have made it that far.
Not only that, but going as first seed out of your group is a huge statement win for the LJL. And they've been on the rise for years now, slowly grinding their way up, getting better year over year. A lot of these players have been the ones doing it too, which means it's going to be such a sweet payoff if they're able to close out Cloud9 here.
This Red Bull Baron power play is looking dicey on the Cloud9 side. Perks trying to get it, but they still have the Elder Dragon ticking for 25 seconds. A whiff basically on the ulti. I think Sven's actually trying to clear the wave. does do so, but Detonation Focus be not done. That Baroned Up cannon still there. This is so tough to hold. That tower is going to mount EVI once again. Who else is diving into the back line? And now Unicorn's taken out two. Detonation Focus, we get another as Unicorn grabs the double. There's the fourth. EVI forcing out Fudge, and they will do it. Detonation Focus me qualify for the main stage of the World Championships.
They come into play-ins, take a hard loss to Cloud9.
Reaching this stage at the World Championship. I heard that you liked the banter between you and Perks and that you were looking forward to the rematch against him. So tell me about the game today, how it was to play against him again, and the adaptation from the first game to the second game to beat them this time around.
네, 우선은 그룹 스테이지 진출을 정말 축하드립니다. 다른 인터뷰에서 사실은 퍽츠 선수가 이렇게 말을 주고받는 그게 또 재밌었다고 말씀을 하셨고 또 그런 만큼 리매치가 기대된다고 하셨는데 그러면 이번 경기 어땠는지 그리고 지난번에 패배해서 어떤 식으로 배우고 적응해서 이번 경기에서 승리를 가져올 수 있었나요?
일단 오늘 경기를 할 거라고 생각도 안 하고 있었는데 이게 이런 기회를 만들어준 윤용칸한테 너무 고맙고 또 이제 그런 장난이 저도 좋다고 해서 퍽츠 선수랑 리매치하는 거 굉장히 기대했었고 오늘 실제로 진짜 힘들었었는데 오늘 라인전은 제가 조금 더 잘하지 않았나.
게임이 힘들었어요?
게임이 전체적으로 힘들었고 라인전 자체는 제가 조금 더 잘하지 않았나.
So yeah, well, I've never imagined that this kind of a tiebreaker would actually happen. So I want to say first off, thank you to Unicorns for giving us this opportunity. And yeah, I do enjoy having this banter back and forth with Perks. I couldn't wait for this rematch. So I'm glad that I was able to have this one around. And I think the game in general was really tough, but I think I won the lane.
Yeah, it was really interesting to see, and I hope that we can see this storyline continue in the World Championship. But what was different for you this time? Because they beat you earlier in the week, so what did you learn from them in the meantime?
그러면 이번 판은 저번 판 패배와는 어떤 점이 좀 많이 바뀌고 개선됐길래 어떻게 승리를 가져올 수 있었나요?
가장 큰 부분은 뱀픽에 대해서 정말 많이 얘기했었고 이제 상대가 미드 3대3을 좀 세게 한다는 걸 어느 정도 대회를 보면서 알았으니까 우리도 그에 맞춰서 하거나 이제 뱀픽적으로 그게 힘드니까 조금 흘리더라도 후반 가면 우리가 더 세니까 천천히 시간 벌면서 해보자 이런 식으로 얘기하면서 계속 게임했던 것 같아요.
So I think the biggest change was the change in the draft. We had so many discussions about the draft, and we kind of, after watching C9 play, we realized that they really like to have 3-on-3 on the mid lane. They go really hard with that, so we could either match their 3v3 fight or rather just kind of leave and kind of concede a little bit and look for the later power spike. So yeah, that was the main focus for us.
All right, well, yeah, you did the homework about you. Now, last question for you. Very first team ever to reach the group stage for the LGL. What does it mean to you?
이제 마지막 질문인데요. LGL 최초로 그룹 스테이지 진출하셨습니다. 본인에게는 어떤 의미일까요?
저한테는 일단 첫 롤드컵이기도 한데 이렇게 그룹까지 오게 됐다는 게 정말 설명할 수 없을 정도로 기쁘고요. 남은 그룹 스테이지 경기들도 최선을 다해서 후회하지 않는 경기 보여드리고 싶습니다.
So this is my first Worlds, and I can't believe I made it to groups. So I just want to say that, I want to keep working hard and leave no regrets at the group stage as well.
Well, that's a beautiful story for Detonation Focus Me and yourself, Arya. Thank you very much for this interview, 감사합니다. And good luck on the group stage. Jason, as always, thank you for the translation. And back to you, Shox, in cooldown.